Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to start up.
This is DCUfm.
Yes, this is Tom Wallace Show, the now award-winning radio show.
The award-winning award show. That's us.
Tom Wallace Show.
We award you, the viewers, the listeners.
Best entertainment show, DCU 2015-16. It is our honor, and it's well deserved.
Frank, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to be the first to say it, but yeah.
I'm not meaning to be bad, but there wasn't much competition, if you know what I mean.
Anyway, well, award-winning radio show. We're missing two of our main cast. We're in filling their places.
Isn't that always the way?
We have Sean Smurfy Murphy.
Hello.
And we have Connor, who's kind of sitting back, not doing anything. That's alright.
Always Connor's presence.
Anyway, as always, we'll have our regular segments, and coming up first, as always, it's the 6 o'clock news at 7:05 with Phelan Keeney.
Good evening. My name is Phelan Keenan. This is the 6 o'clock news at 5:07. We're pretty good on time today. Again, as always, I'm going to remind you that this is the only news you can trust, people. Newspapers lie. Politicians lie.
People lie.
Phelan Keeney, 6 o'clock news at 7 does not lie. Unbiased news.
A lot.
Never. If I were to lie in my personal life, that would jeopardize my career as a serious newscaster. We're going to start off with some happy news. MPS BDO Megan Dooley has announced her plans to leave the world of society branding to pursue child rearing today, which is very exciting news. It's big news for her. When asked for comment, she said, I am so excited to be able to give my children googly eyes and just arts and crafts in general. And when asked afterwards if what she would do if the children weren't artsy, she didn't reply, but her complexion dropped to that of a shell-shocked ghost, and so I feel like that was enough response.
Quite dramatic.
Yep. We have very exciting news. We have Preston here in the radio studio. Preston, say hi.
Hi.
Okay. The Dublin City Council Demolition Department have announced have caused a huge commotion when they went out to tear down one of an out-of-use tenement block. And then they accidentally knocked down former President Mary McAleese, just with a wrecking ball. It was disastrous.
Quick side note. Sorry for interrupting the news.
They just got the address slightly wrong.
In case you can't see on the radio, Phelan actually looks a lot like Mary McAleese.
Hey, what can I say? She's a handsome devil. What else do we have? Here's some food for thought. The Journal.ie published an article saying an article on excuse me.
An article on what, Phelan? God damn it.
Whether or not hitting your children does good for them in the long run.
Wait, does good for the person hitting them, or does good for the child?
It always does good for the person.
It's always.
It didn't specify, but
I'll smack you straight, boy.
Yeah, find the answer out after the break. It may surprise you.
Phelan's gonna bring his kids in, and he'll hit one and not hit the other.
They're still in the car.
Shit, they're still in the car. They can look after themselves. They're fine. Newborns are. They can swim themselves. They can feed themselves. It's the same thing. Suitcases. You use them all the time when you're traveling, but have you ever wondered where they come from? The answer may surprise you. It's actually John C. Yoga. That's John C. as in SEE hyphen yoga. He also invented yoga, and he invented yogurt. And we have him here in the studio today, which I'm very excited about. Now tell us, how did you come about with the idea of suitcases? This was 5 years ago, was it?
Yeah,
to this day.
Yes,
okay.
It was. So I travel a lot. So one day I was bringing my daughter through from school. She goes to school in quite a fancy part of Switzerland. So we have to get the private plane from. I have a private plane because when I invented yoga, they gave me a lot of money because I made it. So we fly her to Switzerland for school every week or so. And
Wait, she only goes to school once a week.
No.
You fly her once and then you bring her back.
No, we
right.
forget to collect her at the end of the day.
Okay.
But so she.
Well, you got a lot of business then. You got a lot on your mind.
It's so much yoga business, and also yogurts.
Yeah. And now suitcase business.
Yeah,
that's very. It must be very exciting in your life right
we
now.
needed something to carry the drugs in, other than my daughter.
Oh, okay. I think we're just. I don't want to deal with that right now. I'm sure police will deal with that afterwards adequately. But for now, I'm just gonna. You're also into art, I hear. In fact, I hear you invented art. You were one of the pioneers of the art.
I did that hack Leonardo da Vinci got it all. It was all me. I did the Mona Lisa.
Right. Okay, that hack Leonardo da Vinci. That's how he's always referring to it. I hear. You know what? I don't hear anything else. Thank you for talking to me. I'm sure. I wish you good luck in your upcoming lawsuit and trial. I imagine after that revelation.
Thank you.
This has been the 6 o'clock news at 7. Just before we finish up, I have a new business venture. Quite like Mr. John C. Yoga, I'm very business geared. Oriented. No, I'm not oriented. I'm naturally there.
You don't like.
It's not. I don't have to focus on it. It just happens, right? So it's not orientated. Business blooded, I'd say. I live and breathe business. So my newest business is Keeney's Senies. And it's where you hire. This is a really good cause, I guess. It's where you hire senile seniors, senies, I like to call it. We affectionately refer to them as senies in our business.
Do we?
Yeah, in my business.
His business.
You're not part of this.
Why senies?
Because it rhymes with Keenies.
And
okay.
after
I
seniors.
was like, I thought there'd be an actual reason, but you just purely did it to rhyme.
No, you hire them almost as an actor. That you hire them to hang around with you, and they don't say anything, but they're senile and they're senior. And they just,
okay, I get it.
It's great because sometimes you want to balance out your friend group, and you got every other token, but you don't have the senior.
Yeah.
So it's great, and it's great because it gives old people an easy job. It gives them a purpose. This is helping. It's like you just go out to the hospices and the old folks' homes, and you bring them with you, and you give them a purpose.
If I was a senior, I'd want to be a Keeney senior.
Yeah.
So how much?
It's great rates.
I was just about to ask, how much are the rates?
I can't actually comment
hour?
on that per hour or per. We charge on a per annum basis. You get them for the year.
And do they leave your side in that time?
If they make it the year, you get them the year.
Is there bed and board included in that?
That's all on you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got to pay for the seniors to us, and then you have to pay for.
What
the
if they don't make it the year?
You're essentially adopting the senior.
Right. I'm not sure. Not sure if that's
make it the year.
Then you get a full refund.
I'm not sure if that's one of your better ones.
I'll pick the oldest frail one. I'll never have to pay.
There you go.
All right, that's Faden's latest and greatest business idea to come back up. Coming up next after this song is Sean on Society. But for now, we have a bit of Gold Digger seen a bit.
She take my money when I'm in need. Yes, it's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger.
Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead. Let me hear that back.
And we are back with Tom Wallace Show. And Hugh Daly's outside, but he's not going to get back in.
Man, we can let him in.
Can we? All right. He's going to come in 3 seconds. So everyone's going to go quiet.
3,
so,
2, 1.
And we're back.
And hello, Hugh.
And so Sean Doyle, tell us what's bugging you in society today.
Well, today, actually, I'd written a segment for last week, but some people didn't show up.
I was...
Cough, cough.
I wasn't
So,
around.
so
Wait,
yeah.
why wasn't I there last week?
I don't care. But
no, wait, why wasn't I there last week?
Let's figure this out some other time.
Okay, sorry,
that sounds
go.
like a fun thing to do.
Alright, so this week's segment I'm going to do on corruption, which was, a topic that was fresh out of the oven and still piping hot last week when the Panama Papers came out, but now it's stale, and we're just going to have to eat it anyway. So the Panama Papers were...
Sounds like spending a day with Sean Doyle.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So the Panama Papers, was, if you don't know, it was a big blah, 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 2.4 terabytes of files were released about people's finances and overseas money to putting away and stuff. But anyway, I won't fill you in on all the extremely boring details. I'm sure Phelan should have already done that with his news segment.
Yeah, filled them in.
I'm sure everyone heard that. But
if you read it the online version, it fills you in with everything.
It brings up a good point of kind of corruption. as a whole, and how kind of it's been prevalent in all societies since pretty much the dawn of man. And people may act surprised, that it comes out as this big crazy thing, but really we're not all surprised. We all know what's happening. We're all just more interested in, who's our favorite celeb who was doing it, and who was the biggest politicians.
I like celebs doing it.
Me too. So I also think that this is a completely fine thing to be happening in society, because take all your big CEOs of like Steve Jobs and blah blah blahs, that's all their names.
God rest his soul.
Blah blah blah. But I don't think they'd have the freedom to create what they create if they didn't, stash away a little bit of money, have like the extra dollar for throwing around,
the extra couple of $100 million.
Exactly, or billion, or a billion. Don't think small, Sean. Aim for the moon. If not, you'll still hit the stars or something like that.
And burn up in the atmosphere.
We're not getting scientific on
The
this.
stars.
So,
we didn't have the sun, we'd die.
I still think that, it isn't the worst thing to be happening, and whether they get their money ethical or unethically, they kind of still need it for us to progress. And also, corruption as a whole is very evident on a smaller scale, as I found out after reading a few things. Apparently, when you first, get with someone, so your partner, you lie to them within 3 out of every 10 interactions. Do you know that?
That's a lot of interactions.
That is a lot. And apparently, with your spouse, when you marry someone, you lie 1 in 10 interactions, which is whether you do that intentionally.
Get married, lie less. That's marriage's new advertising slogan. You can buy that off me.
Why do people ever divorce? But
because they quit lying. Because they quit lying.
They need more. They just need to go back.
But a healthy relationship can't function on truth.
Exactly, and it's whether that's to manipulation or just save your own skin, or you don't want to tell like a 15-minute story, so you just fill a line in or something. You may not even be aware you do it, but it's still something we all do. So as I said, the world around us is based on lies and deceit, and you're just as part of it as anyone else, and if you're not admitting to that, that's also a lie, because you do lie whether you like it or not.
You're a liar.
Yeah, but you especially, Fan. I can't trust a thing you say.
I can't trust a thing I say either. I
look at myself in the mirror in the morning like, is that really me? But the world's kept spinning and society is still pushing forward like by the day. So I say, we have a good enough reason to do it then, and it will help progress us for the better. Lie ahead, go, lie and deceive, backstab as much as you need. And as I said, with the Panama Papers coming out, sure we'll all complain, but we're all just more interested in the gossip. And no one really wants to fix the problem, and we're all just more interested in the juicy results. So I actually have here someone big up in the Panama Papers. I have Vladimir Putin, who apparently put away $2 billion in offseas banks and stuff like that. How are you doing there, Vladimir?
Yes, I'm good. You cannot prove exactly what any of that is.
Yes, we can. We have the papers now. That's the whole thing.
But I thought it was on the computer.
All right. So say hypothetically you did all this. What would you be spending all that money on? Like a man who should be rich enough as it is.
A second Russia.
Where would this second Russia go?
Not on the moon. Definitely not on the moon. Don't look. Don't look.
Everyone put away your telescopes. And how much would a second Russia hypothetically cost out of your $2 billion?
Probably more than 2 billion. It is so. If anyone wants to help with Russia 2.0, we have started a Kickstarter.
Hypothetically help with Russia 2.0, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What kind of rewards do people get?
So if you pledge $5 American, you get a thank you letter written in Russian. If you pledge,
wait, is it just written by anyone? It's just written in Russian. Like I could put that. I could put thank you into Google Translate and write it myself, and I'd have that.
Yes, but it's handwritten.
Yes,
is it handwritten?
And it only costs $5 American dollars.
Don't send.
You don't need to sell me. I mean, I'm buying it, but just for other people, like couldn't they write that? Let him sell for free.
What's Russian for?
Why is this a great thing?
And so if I pledged a higher amount, what would I get?
So for if you want to be one of big backers, if you pledge up to $2 billion, you can have a dinner with me and any Russian lady of your choice.
In Russia 2.0?
No, in the regular Russia.
Russia 2.0 is still underway. But
don't touch the women in Russia 2.0.
You don't touch my dog. So what would this Russia 2.0 be used for, hypothetically?
Hypothetically, not threatening nuclear warfare from the moon. Definitely not that. More than likely, what I'd like to do is have a Russian Disneyland
on the moon.
Disney Russia,
Disneyland.
Ruski land. There we go.
Would it be the same characters and stuff?
Oh, definitely. Rusky the Mouse.
Okay, so yes.
Pluto.
So yeah, okay.
Russian Goofy.
Thank you very much, Vladimir. I feel that's all we have time for. I'm thankful for taking time out of your busy schedule. I'm sure these papers coming out have really put you out of your way.
Well, definitely. But like I said, the www.kickstarter.com/hypothetical Russia 2.0.
All right, thank you and good night.
Thanks a million, Vladimir. When we come back, since Harry isn't here, we're going to have the previous fellow on again to answer some questions.
John C. Yoga.
Yeah. We're going to have him on. He's going to answer us a few questions. So until then, we have a bit of infinity. So we'll see you in a bit.
Here's my key, philosophy. A freak like me just needs infinity.
And we are back with the Tom Wallace Show. And now it's time for your man's, what's his name again? Josh Sioga? John Sioga?
John C.
John-
Yoga.
John C.
We just loved him so much. Well, I had to insist that we.
Yeah,
had him back.
we brought him back in the studio.
Because Harry couldn't be here this evening because he was helping Tom. Where was Tom tonight again? He was helping Tom.
He's still out on the piss.
Building. I thought building his extension.
He's out on the piss because after the award that we just won for him.
He's on one of his famous 72-hour.
He said that
benders.
with such bitterness.
Yeah,
the award that we won for
we're,
him.
We're in here working the next day, and he's out.
won so many hundreds of awards that, you know, I'm just glad that we could have done it for him to add to his collection.
Anyway, it's John Sioga's here to try to answer a few questions. How are you, John?
Hello.
That's the name, innit? John.
John.
Yeah, John.
You can
ask him directly, you know.
I did. I looked at him and said,
what's his name again?
John, it's my name.
Who's this guy? Anyway, so Finn and Sean,
My name is John.
any of a question for Mr. John?
It's alright, John, we heard.
So,
Jay.
if just... So my first question for John: if you were to pledge, say, €100 to a hypothetical Russia 2.0, what would you expect back from that $100 pledge on Kickstarter?
$100 US.
US dollars, yes.
Okay. Where would this hypothetical Russia 2.0 be?
Hypothetically, it wouldn't definitely be not on the moon.
I don't have a car, so I can't really go far to. I don't know if I'd be able to make it.
The question was, what would you expect back from a Kickstarter campaign if you paid €100?
Oh, it'd be nice to have
a car.
The word thank you written in Russia. And maybe if I was lucky, a dinner with President Putin.
Thank you very much. Phelan?
I noticed you came in here on a beautiful lime green moped.
Yeah.
And speaking as someone who's always wanted a lime green moped, do you have any tips or any advice just as somebody pursuing the idea?
The secret is that the lime green motorbikes mopeds are more expensive than the other colors. So you buy a car, and then you trade it on Dundeal.ie for a different color moped, and then you bring it back to the moped shop, and you say that you ordered it in lime green, you idiot, and then
very aggressive. The poor man in the shop doesn't say that.
And then he fixes.
You're conning him, and then you're calling him an idiot. That's pretty mean.
Yeah, but
that's why it makes him more of an idiot.
That's how you get ahead in business, bitch.
I think I got my answer. I'm happy with that.
I think I'm beginning to see how he's become such a huge entrepreneur.
Yeah,
this killer instinct.
Yeah, you have a keen business instinct. Yeah,
I'm
very sharp. You don't expect it.
I'm launching a new app this week.
Right. What's it do?
So, basically, it's called Elderly, and you pay a yearly flat rate, and
Hold on. Continue.
And you
Sounds just like an idea I had.
You get to rent elderly people for the day who
Did you happen to be in the studio 5 minutes ago when I just said that?
No, and you, in case that your clique doesn't have enough cool homies, then you ring them up and be like, hey man, I want a cool LD. And they drop in an elderly person, but it's for your.
When's that launching?
Tomorrow.
I'm so getting that.
Tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific.
So DJ Squirty, got a question?
Aye. So, back in my hood, we got all these homies going around with the big gats, and they're tearing this place up. I'm like, yo, bro, chill out. Now, what if you had a rat in your hood? I know he was grassing all your boys out. What would you do? Because I know what I'd do. I'd pop cap in his motherfucking ass. Oh, sorry. But what would you do?
The most apologetic thug.
I didn't know that I'd have to be able to translate from jive. Can I get a brief summary of the question?
He was wondering if someone was stealing your things and causing trouble in your neighborhood. What would you do to solve the issue?
Well, basically, I'd call into the house of the rapscallion that's doing it, and I'd speak to his mother, but I'd ask her to come outside with me and speak outside about it, and then one of my hired goons would knock her out, and then I'd bring her out and she'd wake up and we're having dinner, and I pretend that I'm her husband, and I tell her that the child is being an awful little bollocks, and that he needs to be put down. And then she'd agree with me, and she'd go then the next day and bring the child to the glue factory.
This tenacious business sense just bleeds into every part of his life. Connor, will you have a question?
I have a question, actually, yeah. So everything you said is directly against all of your yoga teachings. Can you tell me about Namaste in particular?
Namaste was a thing I used to scream out when I was about to kill a man. And it's there's nothing like the thrill of stopping something's heartbeat. So basically what you do is what was the question?
Guys, I think
so
we should
when would be the most appropriate time to say Namaste?
Oh, just as your Bowie knife enters the chest of another man.
So you say it. So in meditation, it's said kind of ironically.
I was like, "Hey, bitches, look at all these dopey movements." And then someone was like, "Yeah, do you want money, John, for your yoga?" And I was like, I'm looking to fund my yogurt business too. Do you want to sit down and have a meeting? So,
Paul, any questions?
Well, I was gonna ask, but just make it quick. Yeah, were you bullied as a child because of your that speech impediment you have?
The what?
The what?
The speech.
I thought he speaks very eloquently.
Very, actually, better question. Did you get elocution lessons when you were younger?
There was one execution lesson when I was a child. So we had a lot of help in the house, and someone knocked one of Mam's big vases, and so we had to execute her for her crimes.
I said elocution, but thank you for the little tidbit.
I got one final question.
Okay.
You got good lawyers, you bastard. Steal people's ideas. You better have good lawyers. My lawyers are gonna come down hard.
www.
That was a rhetorical question.
iTunes apps is at gmail.com /LD. That's the letter L and the letter D.
Thanks a million, John C. Yoga. When we come back, we're gonna have our wiki wacky quiz. But Squirty, what do we have up next?
Listen up. We got a real dope tune coming up. We got my main man Kendrick Lamar coming up with his big ass song. It's called King Kunt Ta. Alright, here we go.
I got a bone to pick. I don't want you monkey mouth motherfucker sitting in my throne again. You want the phone? We want the phone. Man, if I give you the phone, you gon' take it. We want the phone.
And that was King Kunta with Kendrick Lamar with King Tunta. And anyway, now it's time for the Week Wacky Quiz.
Woo! Super long intro.
Keeps on going.
And again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh god, somebody make it stop.
And again, once more.
Why? Why 3 times?
Super long intro. Why is it so goddamn long?
That was too many minutes of my life.
Well, that was like a whole 30. That was 33 seconds.
Right.
It happens every show.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you all know what the crack is. 2 teams. We have the Silver Black Quiz team, but yes, we have one representative of Team Squirty Harry, and we have 2 outsiders. So, what are we going to do here?
Well, City Black Quiz team stays solid as usual.
Yeah, so the 3 be one team.
Okay, yeah.
Brop.
Like Squirty's only like half a person anyway. So.
Anyway.
Hey.
No.
All right, so the first question goes.
Wait, who are teams?
Also, what?
Silver Black Quiz team versus the rest.
The 3. Cool. Which mic do we use? I'm in the midst.
You can use my
2
mic,
mics,
buddy.
2
Come over
mics.
here. Get your face next to mine.
All right, please get yourselves organized.
Oh man, your face is so close to
Have
me.
we got a team name?
You are Team Squirty Harry.
Squirty Harry.
Team Squirty
Super
Smurf
gross.
Connor in this case.
Squirty
All right, so
Smurf.
Silver Black Quiz team, you ready for your first question?
What's our noise? Do we
We're
have to buzz
always
in?
ready. No, this is buzz around us the end.
Okay.
Always
All right,
ready, always
Just try and
prepared.
keep up.
Always
go.
first.
First question: how many teeth does a snail have? I'll give you a leniency of 1,000.
Oh my god.
1,000.
Yeah, no, it's on their tongue because
36,000.
No, wait, ooh, really?
Yeah.
Man, that's a big thing. That's a jump for lenient to 1,000. I say like 10. I go
Right, no, okay, I'll give you a leniency of 2,000.
36,000.
36,000. Final
36.
answer.
Final answer. 36,000 is wrong.
I bet it's like 10.
It's 25,000.
See?
That was the next answer.
How do you fit 25,000?
It's on, no, it's on their tongue.
Yeah, I know,
Like,
but like,
Absolutely tiny.
but like,
Did you ever see the movie Teeth?
Their
no.
dental
we don't-
charges
this
must
is a
be
PG show.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so that's
their dental costs
Where
must
you?
be
It's the PG
insane.
show where you discuss international politics.
Yeah, children need to be informed.
Okay.
all right.
No. I'm not
score.
criticizing.
No score for Silver Black Quiz team.
But I think we got a score.
No, you didn't.
I think
Well,
if
we
you're-
learned something new, so that's always a win.
It's a score for like
for our own
Knowledge.
for
selves.
for yourselves, but not for this quiz. Anyway, moving on.
For our wisdom.
And what really matters in the long run, huh?
Can I? You were just giving out that this quiz is going on for too long. It's because you two fuckers.
No, it's because you have a really long intro.
I
children.
No bad
I thought this was a PG show.
Think of the children.
God damn it,
Their
Paul.
parents
Anyway,
are
next.
queuing up outside the door. They want blood.
Those are vampires, not parents.
Question 2. How long is the lifespan of a dragonfly? I'll give you leniency of 1 hour.
Oh. I bet you it's like 3 years.
80 years. And an hour. No, 80 years and 4 hours.
No.
It's like 3 days.
I don't know.
Is that 36 hours though? Is that 48 hours?
I don't know. Someone else with the maths part.
20 hours.
No, something can't be alive for 20 hours.
It's only
Mayflies are pretty.
it's only he's only given us a leniency of 1 hour, so it's got to be less than 10.
Alright, I'll give you leniency of 2 hours.
Less than 20.
No, you can't do that now.
I just did it to you.
He did it for you. Get
That's
away.
different. That's this. We're talking about 25.
hey,
Are we gonna say
it's fine.
24 hours?
No,
20,
say
22.
22, 24.
22.
No, because if we have
22,
leniency
2
of
on each side.
days,
2 on each side.
say a couple of days.
On 80 years.
You have a leniency of 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Which gives you a 4-hour window.
I thought this show was only an hour long.
22 hours.
22 hours. I like that.
22 hours, final answer. You're going for the window tactic.
Please.
And it paid off.
What was the answer, 20?
24.
24.
Yeah.
Wow. What a random
What a
amount of
random number.
hours. Like, imagine somebody would choose that.
Alright, this
It's
is
not like 25,000.
How do they know that we have 24 hours in our clocks?
Yeah. Why do they die like that?
No, the hours aren't in the clocks. The
You gotta ask these
hours
questions.
The hours are in the fabric of time and space, not in the clocks. We made the clocks to represent.
Wow, this quiz goes on for so long.
Come on! 1 point to the team Squirty Smurf Connor. Are you ready to get a score on the board?
Yes.
Ready to party.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
How many biscuits does the average person consume?
How many
in their
biscuits can
lifetime?
Paul eat in a
I think that's very subjective.
All of them.
Oh! Sorry, what was the question?
How many biscuits does the average person consume in their lifetime?
That's Jesus Christ.
All right, well, I think the average person...
Now, is it a woman or a man?
How much?
4,000.
All right, so
4,000 biscuits.
The average biscuit, or the
36,000.
The average. Yeah, I'm just thinking the average person.
36,000.
But
Let's kinda-
36,000.
I've eaten maybe like 2 biscuits in the past.
Are fig rolls
in
considered biscuits
2016.
for this?
No, I've eaten more.
Yeah.
Are Jaffa cakes biscuits?
We're not,
cookies-
we're not thinking about the
do
average
good-
person. The average person is probably the African child. But
Yeah,
there's
what
more
about
of them.
cookies? Very good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Biscuits or cookies?
What if your
Dave,
biscuit
I
crumbles
think-
into
I think-
cookies? Does it
biscuits.
count as
Judging by
biscuit?
the phrase, judging by the source I got it from, I think it's like all of them together.
Okay.
Are scones
36,000.
No, scone.
biscuits?
36,000.
Scones are called biscuits.
Is mayonnaise
Yeah,
a biscuit?
You got a point.
Is a mayonnaise?
There's mayonnaise, a biscuit.
Hey man, if you're pushing for 36,000, I don't think that's right. But far away.
36,000.
Wait,
Is that
what's
final
it?
answer?
4,000 window?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, far away.
All right, final answer. You're going for the same answer as previous. It's a strange tactic.
No,
Oh, wait, before
number-
it was
It's just the same as like betting the same numbers.
Alright,
in the lottery.
alright,
completely different answer. One was 36,000 teeth. This is 36,000 biscuits.
Anyway,
completely,
that's
completely different.
Unless there,
point.
unless there are
Salient
teeth that
point.
are the same thickness and density and size as biscuits.
36,000 is correct.
On the button.
Right now, it's not on the button. It's correct with the window. It's
What's-
35,000. You're close.
Ah, lads.
See, I knew I could feel 36,000 as an answer to one of these.
Yeah.
Why didn't you feel the right one last time?
35,000 biscuits. So, like someone do the math. How many?
Fair amount of biscuits.
How many-
That's 13 biscuits a day for the 4 years you live.
No. for a dragonfly, that's 35,000 biscuits in 24 hours.
That's not a person.
That's not.
I guarantee you that's like a Western statistic. I doubt that's like.
Because
Yeah,
they're all
does
just
that
obese.
average over all the
Bloody
people
Westerners.
in the world?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. For some
The
reason, I don't think.
suffering Mother Teresa.
I didn't look into it too much. But then there are people who could just eat lots and lots of biscuits and they just balance out the average.
Imagine how much money you'd save if you didn't eat any biscuits.
I don't eat biscuits.
Imagine how much money you'd save if you only ate biscuits.
What if you? What if you were? Imagine how much money you'd have if you were the man that ran the biscuit company.
John C. Yoga is the person.
He is.
He's the biscuit man. Okay.
No, but you can live off like
Robert
4
De Niro.
packs of toffee pops a day.
Toffee pops of all biscuits.
He's not wrong.
all
You
right.
may get scurvy.
We'll ponder this theory later on, but it come back to team Squirty Smurfy Connor.
It's pretty smart.
Chance to take the lead again. So let's go. How many days does a cat usually stay in heat for?
This question, we've had this question.
We've
on
had
the
this
quiz.
question before, Paul.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, we have. I got
love
it.
My cat's in heat.
Oh, well, Hugh probably wasn't here, and these two weren't there, so.
Yeah, it was me
Yeah,
that
but
answered
It's
it.
40 days, the same length of time as Jesus spent in the desert.
What?
That's what it is.
What you're
I
forgetting?
don't know enough about cats to dispute that.
Any leniency?
No leniency for this one.
No leniency.
No leniency.
I assume that Hugh knows this outright about cats.
Yeah.
He is an awful feline person.
He is. I don't know if you heard this, but he has had a cat or two.
They all
His
died.
cat adopted a cat recently.
Yeah, my cat adopted a cat. Did you hear about that?
Did he fill out the right papers?
No, he
the
didn't.
pa-
He didn't get a cat card.
Oh, so he just got a random cat from like
Yeah, he's
Indonesia or
right.
whatever.
Yeah.
If your cat wants to adopt an old person, I have a business that I
Lads,
could do.
lads, you have a question to answer. How many days?
40 days and 40 nights.
Cat in heat.
Cat in heat.
If a cat was in heat for 40 days, Jesus.
Well, you have heard the expression, do you really like cats, Paul?
Hours. We're talking hours here.
Nah, days.
No.
In heat.
80
In
years.
heat, yeah.
What do you even call in heat? Like, just when the cat's up for a poke?
Yeah, exactly.
When it bleeds.
I'd
PG
say
show,
cats
you
always-
guys.
How many
He
days?
asked about cats being in.
In heat, like the sun.
Like Heath Ledger.
No, you.
Are you spastic?
Yes, I come.
PG show.
I come
Wait,
from a
wow.
spastic
You have
background.
cats and you don't know what in heat
We've,
means.
we've won the award. We don't care about PG anymore. Anyway, so fine.
We're edgy now.
Can we clarify what the fuck did the question mean then?
When is
like
when is the cat ready?
When
to
a cat
eat?
is menstruating.
menstruate, yeah.
Oh.
When they're like,
All right, now we have to go into
when they're
menstruating.
up for the ride.
It's very educational.
So when
show
a mammy
tonight.
cat and a
3,
daddy
4
cat love each
3,
other,
4 cat
Lads, I'm
years.
gonna have to
Very
push you
much.
for an answer.
Oh,
uh,
Jesus, Paul, don't resort to violence.
2, 3 cat.
I'm gonna say 16 hours because 16 days because 40. If you take 4 and multiply it by 4, it's 16.
I like that
See?
logic.
40 days, 40 nights.
All right, so 16, final answer.
Boom.
Yeah, YOLO.
16 days in heat, but Hugh didn't even know what it meant.
I don't know what the hell heat means.
You have cats, so how could you be this
Yeah, but
dense?
they all died.
And it's wrong.
They're dead.
No wonder they died. You're a terrible cat
Uh,
owner.
The cat usually sits in heat for 5 days. So yeah.
Oh, how
third
long
day.
the menstrual cycle is.
That's kind of like almost
don't
the same
understand
as
this
like
at
how
all.
long an average woman stays on her period for.
Paul.
But like 5
Paul.
to 7. It's kind of
Paul.
close.
Paul.
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 Next question.
Carl.
That kills people.
Alright. So is that two? Is that one apiece after 2 rounds?
Yeah.
All
Alright.
cross buns.
So here, back to teams. Slip back quiz team.
Yep.
Mexico City sinks by an inch
False.
over a period of time. How long does it take to
Sorry, I
sink
wasn't
by an
listening
inch?
to the question.
Well, maybe you should start listening, Phelan, huh? Ever think about that?
sorry.
Ever think about that?
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Sorry, Paul.
Mexico City sinks by an inch over a period of time. How
What's our
long?
leniency?
Why is the leniency always the first question? You don't know the question. You want
Well,
to
sorry,
know how
finish-
wrong
finish the
you can
question.
be.
Between a true
I
and
don't
false
know.
answer.
How long does it take? How often does Mexico City sink by an inch? Basically, is the question.
How is that a true or false? How the fuck can you figure
Every
out?
year.
Every year.
36,000.
80. No, I'll give a year.
Yeah, every year. Every year.
Every year. Sinks by an inch every year. Yeah. Alright. Final answer.
Just like my dad.
Mexico City sinks by an inch every year, according to the boys here.
That's what we did.
And they're correct.
That's because towns only measure things in years anyway.
What was this synchronized? Yay!
I didn't even notice
They've
it.
been side by side for too long.
That was terrifying.
Our faces are melging into one.
So when it says sink, does that, it's like
Lowers gets closer to the
Mexico,
Ah,
all
okay.
Mexico's
Right.
sewers are under the city. I actually know this one. I swear, I'm not bullshitting this time.
alright.
this time. Everyone lies, guys.
All of Mexico, they pump all their sewage under the city, and it's basically just a swamp underneath the foundations of all the buildings.
So
So,
there's-
it just is literally sinking into Mexico's own filth.
Alright.
so that
It's
explains
really
the
funny.
smell of spit.
It's really funny.
Oh no, as you know the phrase.
No.
No, okay.
That's a phrase. Okay.
Alright.
That happened.
So yeah, that's no point there. Oh no, wait,
We
one
just
point.
picked-
One
we
point.
just
One
got
point there.
it.
Sorry.
It's 2-1 to us.
1 point. Okay.
Paul, you need a better assistant.
I have a
for keeping track
feeling.
of-
I have a feeling they'll know this because I didn't even realize I asked the question. But anyway, we're gonna go to the next one. If you don't know this, I'll be disappointed.
Oh, I don't wanna be
In
disappointed.
computing,
14.
what does
42.
what does DMA
36,000.
normally stand for?
What does what?
does what stand for?
DMA.
Note we have someone from a very elite computing course,
Yeah.
computer programming course.
Have we talked about his course before? It's CPSSD, computational problem solving and
Yeah.
software development.
Well, the question is what
Very
that
niche.
stands for.
So he's
The
very
question- the
good
question
at
is what
anagrams.
DMA stand for.
Data Management Alliance. It's like a little loaded little dudes, and they're all dressed
No,
up.
the thing is that you can pick literally any 3 words that start with D, M, and A and just say that it's an acronym, and I'm still right. So
No, but it's
but
a
it-
reference to
Lawyered.
computer program.
It's a phrase in.
You
it's in
got
computing.
no,
lawyered.
Paul, as someone who's a phrase in computing, that's not a phrase in computing.
It is. Well, when you hear it, you might know. But like,
We're gonna have to push you for an answer.
I'll give you a hint. The first
Yeah,
word
push
is
you off the
direct.
cliff.
Can I phone a
Ah,
friend?
here, that's
Direct
a
media
huge-
access.
Direct media access.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Final
Paul.
answer.
Can I,
Tell
pho-
me
can I
I'm
phone a friend?
Final answer. Direct media access. Really?
Go with direct
Really?
media
Yeah.
access.
I'm going to form my own team. This was not my answer.
All right. Direct media access. Final answer. You're actually close, but you're wrong.
No cigar.
What about the leniency?
Direct memory access.
That's just not a thing. It's just not a thing.
It's not.
Connor,
It's not even a thing.
I love.
It's
just not even
You
a
gotta
thing.
directly access the memory.
Direct
You
media
have
access,
that's a
Paul,
key
is a
component
thing.
of computing. Directly
The
accessing
the
memory.
interwebs told me that this was a thing.
All
So-
hail the internet.
So that I'm just going by the my
Yoga.
wasn't in front of me.
Alright, is this the quickfire round?
This is the quick fire round, yeah. So,
What are our buzzer sounds?
you have your buzzer sound.
Bleh.
And
What is our
the
noise?
lads.
Brop brop.
That one.
Brop.
Oh,
Ugh.
Ugh.
Alright, okay.
Ugh.
So
Like Larry David, really disgusted. Ugh.
just real
So
Jewish.
final-
From the throat. Ugh.
to win. No, this is to win, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're both
Are we
sides.
both 2-1 to us?
Both sides level.
No, we're on.
Shit.
It's 2-1 to us.
Oh yeah, it is 2-1.
See, but you
Ah, we did draw this.
You know, a little piece of paper with it and a
Yeah.
pen would help you keep score.
I have a laptop.
Then write it down.
I have an Apple Mac computer.
Yeah, I have
Wait, Macron.
space gray 32 gigabyte. Anyway, okay. Quick fire round. Let's go. Kodiak Island is in which U.S. state?
Brop. Nah.
They got that. They didn't use their buzzer sound though.
No.
They used the wrong buzzer sound.
They did use the wrong buzzer sound. We confirmed that Smurfs. Was
There
You
you
said
go,
Brock
there's
first,
the
Which means it goes to us.
No, I was just giving out.
Yeah. I said Brock first before he said ugh.
All right, we'll let you have
Well, let's
answer then, Mister. I buzzed in fast because I know the answer.
What was the island?
Kodiak.
Kodiak. Oh, it's
camera island.
Got to be in Seattle.
State.
That's a city.
Yeah. No, it's in Washington. It's got to be in Washington.
Washington.
I have no idea. Kodiak.
Go Kodiaks. Yeah.
No, Kodiak has got to be like.
That's a bear.
That's like a bear or timber. So it's got to be like North
Detroit.
Dakota. Detroit's the city.
Vermont.
What are we looking for? Cities or states?
States. U.S. state.
Yeah, it's got to be. Vermont is in Canada.
No,
that
no, it's
Seattle
not.
is
It's
in.
northeast
The one
America.
that
It's
Seattle is
near
in.
the border.
That's
I feel like
Washington.
we shouldn't have buzzed in if we.
All right, yeah, which means we have to push you for an answer. I'm afraid.
What are we going for?
Well,
Maine.
you can answer anything because
Maine is too low.
If these don't get it, it's going to come back to you anyway.
Okay.
No, because it has to be by the sea as well. Because it's an island.
It can be in a lake.
Be in a
Be in a
lake.
lake. The north of America is covered in lakes. Canada. Canada, country of all of the lakes. They've
Fun
got them
fact.
all.
Can't say Canada.
The one that
Vermont
Seattle
is in North America. It's
Canada. Choose Canada.
The one that Seattle is.
I don't know.
TikTok.
Vermont.
TikTok.
Hurry,
Alright, whatever Squirty says.
I'm just going to move it on. To
Whatever
these.
Squirty says.
Vermont.
Alright.
Maine has an awful lot of lakes, so I assume it also has a lot of islands.
Maine.
Maine.
Maine? I
Bangor,
don't know.
But
Maine.
obviously, by your reaction there, that's not the state.
No, it's
So,
not.
hey, that's not my answer.
They got to discuss it for like 15 minutes.
Whap,
Yeah,
whap.
but we're pushing up.
All right, quick.
Alright, so since you both have one.
Just keep
wrong,
naming states, go.
I'll give it. It's on the coastline.
Which coast?
Washington.
That's
East or
That's
west?
debatable. It's debatable.
That's debatable. What?
Well,
It's not. It's
Florida. No,
probably.
it's not.
Okay, so it's got to be Alaska or it's got to be Hawaii.
Oh yeah, Alaska.
Hawaii.
Alaska's like 1,000,000 islands. We'll go for Alaska. For
It does have a
second
million
chance.
islands.
Brap.
You go
Alaska.
for Alaska?
Yeah, 'cause this has 1,000,000 islands.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Yeah? You sure,
You
buddy?
didn't press that buzzer before, so I think I'm right.
Yeah, right.
It's a draw.
Yeah, he's like, yes, we're level with the other team.
We both lose. No, we both lost.
In true Tom Wallace fashion, we come to a draw.
Yeah. And where everyone's a winner, because we're all winners, because we won.
We all learned so much new things, and we also won an award.
We
Shout
did
out
win
to
an
everybody who wants to fill in their name in this blank spot.
Yeah.
You deserve. We need you for our help.
Okay.
Sean have a stroke.
We're gonna leave it there while I bring Sean to the hospital. But
What's the
it's a-
acronym for smile? Is it? Risk.
Fast.
Okay, we gotta act fast. Act fast.
Fast act to the death.
Fornication.
That's been our show.
That's been our show. Thanks a million for
fornication
everyone
and the
for
city.
now.
Yeah,
Award-winning
city
show, best entertainment show.
Douchebags keep talking about how they won an award.
Same time, same place next week.
Don't forget about Hypothetical Russia 2.0.
We're gonna leave you with some 50 Cent, I believe. So
www.kickstarter.com.
goodbye, good luck.
Love you.
Bye bye.
Hypothetical Russia.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday.